everyone. Well, it's a typical summer's day here in the UK. It's overcast and drizzly, but two packages have arrived today to bring a bit of sunshine into my life with their smiley faces, and also to celebrate the fact that both these vacuum cleaners are still made in the UK. I've got my Union Jack socks on. Right, this is quite a special unboxing, especially what's in the green box. This one is an exclusive model to John Lewis, and you can currently now go online and buy it from John Lewis or go to a John Lewis store and pick it up. This is a Henry Plus, but this one is not available anywhere at the moment. It will be available soon, but this is the first look at a new Henry cleaner in the green box. But I'll keep you in suspenders for just a little bit longer. We'll put this one to one side and we'll quickly unbox this. Now obviously you can buy a Hetty Plus as well, but this one in this box should be a Henry Plus, so it's model HRP 200. Right, I've got my box opener, but I've realised I don't need it for a Numatic. I just have to rip the box open. Oh, they've used extra glue today. There we are. Right, let's have a look. Okay, well, let's quickly do the energy label. So it gets an A rating for electricity consumption, using on average 26.4 kilowatt hours per annum. It gets a C for dust emissions. It gets a D for dust pickup from carpets. It gets an A for dust pickup from hard floors, and it's pretty quiet at 72 decibels. Okay, here's the standard small Henry tools. I won't open that this video. You know what they're like. If you want to see those, I have many other Numatic videos on my channel, but that's the standard set of small accessories. Nothing different there. Here is something different though to the Henry Plus, and I assume it will be the same as the Hetty Plus, I'm not sure. Is this nozzle. Not really sure what this is meant for. Possibly this is the hard floor nozzle which gets it an A rating. I already have one of these. It doesn't have this grey bit in it, but it's more or less the same. I've had one for quite a while. Now you can use it on carpets as well, as far as I knew, because it does have the litter pickers, but it's got quite a slim profile, so it gets under lower furniture, although of course it does go up a bit where the wheels are. You've got your little parking bracket, so you can park it on the back, and two fairly stiff squeegees front and back, two little wheels there as well. So that's an additional item with the Henry Plus from John Lewis. I won't open this again because I want to speed up to the other vacuum. I'm sure you're eager to see that. Your standard Henry floor tool with the plastic sole plate. Then we've got your curved handle with your suction control. Metal extension wand, and something that I've been banging on about, and I don't suppose it's anything to do with me why this has been featured. This is actually a telescopic tube. Now, it's not what I expected. I was expecting Numatic just to supply one long telescopic tube, but instead they've supplied a shorter telescopic tube as well as the fixed extension wand. I have been told, I think it was Daniel, sorry if I have got it wrong, I think it was Daniel, Numatic Collector, told me on my Instagram account that it only extends about 3 inches, so let's see if that's true. Well, no, that is a little bit more than 3 inches, Daniel. Well, that's how much it extends. Anyway, that's at its normal height, and then with that little catch. So it's not like a traditional telescopic one, but it gives you a bit of adjustment, something that we've never really had from a Henry cleaner, unless you bought an extension wand optionally. So I suppose when you're using it you'd still have both the fixed, doesn't matter which way you put them on I suppose, but if you put the telescopic wand at the top it means you're not having to bend down so much when you want to adjust the height. So it's a little improvement on the Henry Plus to have a telescopic wand. So pretty pleased with that. That's all the tools apart from the hose of course. Standard Henry hose, tapered, thicker at this end than it is at the handle end, and of course you can attach the small tools directly to the end of the hose using the adapter provided. Here's the extension book, a little bit crumpled up. So, you know, it's basic. What we've come to expect from Numatic instruction books. Lots of nice bright colour pictures, pretty self-explanatory there. And finally, Henry Plus himself. Ah, well, there's bags as well to get out, but first, just need to remove this bit of cardboard. Come on, come and meet your public, Henry Plus. There we are. Don't be shy. Lots of spare bags, which is another plus point. You're lucky to get one spare bag with many vacuums now. Well, many bagged vacuums. So there should be one fitted, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4 spare Numatic bags. They're very large. Numatic HEPA flow. There we go. So 4 of those should last you a good few months before you need to buy some more. And when you do want to buy some more, they are very easy to get hold of and very reasonably priced. No point, as I've said before, in buying imitation bags for a Numatic. Buy the genuine ones and you'll find they're a lot stronger, they last longer and will maintain the suction longer. Right, let's look at Henry Plus. Seems a little bit bigger and it's a different shape, and as we can see, instead of having the controls at the back, they're at the front on Henry Plus. With this one it's just a single speed motor. I think it'll be 620 watts, I'll check that in a minute. And you've just got a mains on indicator light. Of course you've got your carry handle as well, and at the back we've got the generous cord. I think this possibly has a slightly longer cord. I'm not sure. I seem to remember reading somewhere that it had a 12-metre cord, but I could be wrong. Anyway, tell me in the, if you know, comment underneath. Can't quite see here. That it could have, because then that would also count for it being a Henry Plus. I don't think I'll be able to judge by pulling out the cord if it's got an extra 2 metres. But even a 10-metre cord is very generous. Well, it seems to be going on for a long time. I think this could have a 12-metre cord, which is fantastic if it does. Let's check. Yes, it's 620 watts, this machine. You've got the redesigned, relatively new storage space for 2 of your small nozzles, and of course you've got the built-in parking slot there, and the restyled head, which means you can only put the motor unit on one way, and you've got the rubberized area around the edge. Just move the very long cable out the way for a minute. Let's open up the top. I don't think there'll be anything really to see there. Looks much the same as a regular Henry underneath. You've got your filter and your fitted HEPA flow bag in there. So basically that's the same underneath. It's basically the same as your regular Henry. It's just he differs where it comes to the motor unit. And of course this John Lewis exclusive version has the telescopic wand and the extra nozzle. So let's plug him in, plug his hose in, twist his hose into position. We'll give him a very, very brief turn on, and then we'll get to the more exciting, well, this is still exciting, but I think the The other one's more exciting because I've never seen one in real life. But we'll do this one quickly. You'll get equal billing. They will have their own videos, so they will get equal billing later on. Just connect up the wand. And because it's open, I'll just pop on this nozzle. I have a feeling it can be used for both carpets and floors. I will check that, see if it says anything about it in the instruction book. The instruction book does show that new nozzle to be for hard floors, so I've attached the regular carpet and floor nozzle. So as I said, there's no way you can adjust the motor speed. It's a single speed, but you can adjust suction using this. I don't know if it's open or closed. Closed at the plus position, open at the minus, so I'll have it fully closed. So, as I say, I don't know if that, to be honest, is much of a benefit, having that. If you're very short, I suppose, you could just use the one extension wand. But with the telescopic wand closed, it's roughly the same height as a standard Henry would be to use. So it would benefit if you needed to reach up a little bit higher, or if you were very tall, it does extend it so you're not stooping or bending. But I think for me, I'll leave it in the lower position. So, certainly grips the carpet. Could be me, but it just sounds slightly louder than regular Henry, I'm not sure. But anyway, there it is, Henry Plus, exclusive, at the moment anyway, to John Lewis stores, although I believe in Europe you can buy it in different colours and from other retailers. But in the UK at the moment, if you want this Henry Plus, you need to order it from John Lewis, either online or pop in to your local John Lewis store. Okay, you've had your moment, a demo of you will follow at some point, but let's have a look at this brand new Henry. I'd like to thank Andrew from Numatic for contacting me and asking if I'd like to show my viewers this new Henry. So, I won't keep you in suspenders any longer. Let's go, let's open the box. Now, I'll just point out that this isn't the box that the new Henry will be supplied in. It's that new. They haven't actually printed the boxes yet. I believe they're just being printed now. So if you get one of these models, it'll be in a similar box to the other Henrys. Nice colour box showing you all the various features. So, not sure if I'll get an instruction book either, because it's that new. I've been told it's a pre-production model. Right. Yeah, I suspected this would be the case. Now, this is the Hero brush that's supplied with the Harry model. You can buy this as an optional extra, and I did find when I did a demo of the Harry, it's a bit small to use on your carpets. It's a very, very narrow width. You can buy optional full-size turbo brush. In fact, I've ordered one today for this model in black. You can get it in red as well, but I've ordered it in black to go with the other black accessories. So this is just a small one, but it's great for your stairs, ideal for your stairs and your upholstery. You could do parts of your car with this, but not into the nooks and crannies. But anyway, that is the extra brush you get with this machine, the Hero brush. Right, I don't want to mix all my bits up, put that to one side. Again, that's your standard, nothing different, that's your standard small toolkit. Now the instructions say Harry on them, but this is called something different. I think this is basically, will be similar to a Harry cleaner. I don't think there'll be much difference. So that's the instruction for Harry. Again, you've got your standard carpet and floor nozzle, just the same as you get with the other Henry cleaners. Just tell you the energy. Now this could be subject to change, obviously. This says it's for model HHR211. So I'll read it out, but it could change. You'll have to check the specification when this machine is launched. And at the time of making this video, I've been told it will be exclusive to Currys stores in the UK. But that's when it's launched. It might, after it's been in Currys for a while, it might be launched in other shops such as Argos and Amazon. Anyway, A rating for energy, 25.8 kilowatt hours per annum. C for dust emissions, a D for carpet cleaning performance, dust pickup from carpet. This gets a C for dust pickup from a hard floor, so that will be with that supplied nozzle. So obviously the A rating of the Henry Plus is down to that new nozzle, well, newish nozzle, and it's 72 decibels. I think that's about the same, isn't it, as the Henry Plus. But as I said, check before you buy. That could be subject to change when this machine is officially launched. So here we have standard tapered hose, and with this one, yeah, we're back to the standard two-piece extension ones, as well as the curved handle with suction control. So here he is. Now, I have been told by Andrew that this is a Which Best Buy. If you don't know Which, they're our Consumers Association. They test many things, appliances and electronics, and they also test cars and all sorts of things to help the consumer make the right choice. And this particular model, I know Harry got a Best Buy, and I think this is just going to be very similar to Harry, to be honest. 1, 2, 3 dust bags with this one. So, yes, so basically folks, this, from what I can see initially, is a rebadged Harry. Now, I wonder if that means that Harry will be discontinued at some point, because there's no point in having Henry Pet, as he's known, and Harry, but this makes it a little bit exclusive, having Henry Pet written on it, but it's in the same green colour as Harry, and it does, yes, as you can see, they've put the sticker on. Can you see that, folks? It gets Which Best Buy vacuum cleaners, June 2017. So I think basically this is more or less the same spec as the Numatic Harry, but of course we've got the regular Henry smile and eyes. Some people I know didn't like Harry's face for some reason. So this has got your standard Henry face, but with a green bucket. It says Henry Pet on it now, and because this is I was told it's a pre-production model, doesn't have the details on it, just says DEV 5164 on mine, so I'm assuming it'll be the same spec as Harry. Single speed on off and your mains indicator. And again, doesn't look any different really, does it, to Harry? You've got your filter. Now I think this one though, it feels different. I'm pretty sure this will be the odour reducing filter, because that does feel different to the Henry Plus. And then you've got your fitted HEPA bag, and of course you've got your tools. So basically it's the same, exactly the same lower parts as Henry Plus, but just in green this time. On goes the lid. So all I'll show you with this one, before I do the demo, if you want to see the Harry demonstrated, I have done that on my channel. And as I say, this is very similar to Harry. But I think people identify perhaps with the name Henry more than Harry. So having Henry Pet says this is the one to go for if you've got four-legged friends in your house. Or, of course, hairy animals. Not hairy animals. Hairy humans, that's it. We've already done hairy animals. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to moan, because obviously I was supplied this free, but unfortunately, on my one, I can't actually put the nozzle on that because it's distorted. I'll just have to... I'm not going to ask for a free one because they were kind enough to send me it, but I'll have to use another one because that, unfortunately, I might be able to hammer that out. I don't know, I don't really have any hammering skills, but that's a shame. Never mind. And just for now, because they're interchangeable, I'll just use the one from the Henry Plus. Just go use the hero brush. So you can use the hero brush like this for doing your stairs and upholstery, but of course if you use the adapter you get supplied in the small toolkit, you can actually attach this brush directly to the end of the hose, so that's useful if you're using it in a confined space, such as the car. Let's pull out the cord. There we go, nearly there. Now I did know about this machine a few days ago because I was sent a picture on my iBasiac Facebook page. The vac mat, I think it was Matthew that sent me. He went to the factory in Somerset and he took a picture of Henry Pet, so he had an inkling that this is what I would be showing you today. Right. So there we go, that's the small turbo brush. It would have been nice, I know it might have added to the price of course, but I would have liked personally to have seen a full-sized one supplied with this as well, and then that would be the ultimate Numatic Henry Pet vacuum. Because if it incorporates the odour reducing filter as well, it would be ideal for cleaning up after your smelly dogs and cats. Just check him without the brush on, because obviously that does add to the noise a bit, doesn't it? They have very good airflow, pneumatic cleaners, despite the fact they've reduced the wattage to about half of what they used to be. They still produce a very good amount of suction. But of course they don't use so much electricity. Okay, we'll just wind up Henry Pet. So I think this seems to be a 10-metre cord with this machine. So there we go. Once again, thank you to Andrew from Numatic for giving me a first look at the Henry Pet. And as I said, if you want one of these, they will be launched around September time, available from Currys initially, Currys superstores in the UK. I expect they'll be online as well as in store. Well, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching my unboxings and initial first looks at the Numatic Henry Plus and the brand new Henry Pet. I will be doing demonstrations of both these models on my channel. The first one being, I think, will be Henry Pet. But if you want to check my back catalogue, I've got several Numatic videos on my channel, including the Numatic Harry, which is very similar to the Henry Pet. It has this same hero brush attachment. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments section below, and stay tuned for a lot more vacuum cleaner demonstrations. So until the next time, I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.